Last night, surprise, surprise, not that the Knicks won, but the way they won. They blew out the Pacers, 121-91. So they're up 3-2, 44 for Jalen Brunson. And the Nuggets handled the Timberwolves. Joker goes for 40. But not just 40. He didn't have a turnover. He had 40 points. He had 10 assists, 13 assists, I should say. No turnovers. So in the last 40 years, Joker is the second player to have a 40-10, zero turnover playoff game. Chris Paul, the only other player in the last 30 years to do so.
Woo! Ow! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! This is the stat of the day!
Stat of the day brought to you by Panini America. By the way, the Pacers, congratulations. The third team in NBA history to win a playoff game by 30 and then lose their next game by at least 30. Wait, you're in good company. You joined the 2016 Golden State Warriors and also the 2008 Cleveland Cavaliers. And I'm watching the Knicks game, and I'm thinking they're probably just hoping for momentum. And are you able to put the previous game behind you where you got blown out? You basically are resting your starters for the second half of the game, get ready for Game 5 at the Garden. And give Jalen Brunson credit. I don't know how healthy he is. The bench is depleted, but he went out there. Now, I was disappointed in the effort by the Pacers. You just won. You just dominated. Now you have a chance to prove you're a really good team. You're ready for this moment. And they didn't prove that. You keep waiting. You have no excuses. You're healthy. The Knicks are banged up. They were just blown out. Yes, you're going into the Garden, and the Garden was alive and kicking again. Here is Jalen Brunson after that performance last night.
One thing that I've learned in the playoffs is that one game does not have any effect on the next. No matter what the situation is, whether you lose by 1 or lose by 30. And so it has nothing to do with next game. So honestly, once we leave here tonight, this is over with. It's all about how do we prepare for game 6.
He's right. It's hard to do that. It's like the mind of a closer. You can go in, big moment, give up a big hit, lose the game. You have to forget about it. Now, it's easier said than done. And players will say, no, we'll just forget about that. Well, there's still lingering memories. There have to be. And I give the Knicks a lot of credit. Played well. They had energy there. Certainly the Garden giving them energy. And now what's going to happen? Are the Pacers going to prove that, hey, we belong? We should be going to the Eastern Conference Finals? Because last night, they didn't show me anything. Isaiah Hartenstein, who's going to be a free agent, he had 12 offensive rebounds. That's one of the best performances in NBA playoff history. Moses Malone, I think, had 15 or 16 in one game, and Shaq had, I think, around 14 or 15 offensive rebounds. And when you have these guys who know their roles, like they know this is what I do. I don't need to have X number of touches or shots. Set a pick, go to the boards. Play defense. Josh Hart, what do you want me to do? I'll do it. Dante DiVincenzo, what do you want me to do? I'll do it. What a luxury. And when they do it, they can do it at a high level. Because if I can let Brunson be Brunson, now I just have to basically shut down everybody else. And they didn't do that last night. Brunson had his way, and your role players, contributed when they needed to. But the energy was there, and it wasn't there for the Pacers. Very, very surprised, disappointed with what the Pacers did.